exactly 20 seconds and we'll be live.
Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to the pre-match press conference ahead of Chennaiyin FC's match against Mumbai City FC tomorrow. We have with us head coach Lazza as always. We will begin with the questions immediately. Barnidharan, I think you have a question. You can go ahead.
Good afternoon, coach.
Good afternoon.
Yet another loss in the desperate minutes. So what's the mood at the camp right now, and how are players moving on from the heartbreak?
It's not nice if you lose a game, and especially not if you lose in the last minute, and also in the last maybe 10-15 minutes we was more dominating the game, and also I have to tell you that the spirit at this moment was very down, but we have to fight back against Mumbai City. It will be also a difficult game. It will be also a game in which one definitely we try to take the 3 points because we need the 3 points, and we build it up the players mentally, because I think especially that we know that the Deepak made this individually let's say mistake. He lost his man in the corner, but he's also strong enough, and we try to build him also up and not to criticize. But generally it's so that against Mumbai City we need not a different but a more stronger mentality. We meet a team who, if I am correct, I think 10, 11 games in a row he don't lost. So we have to try to break down.
Coach, about Mumbai City FC, the side has been exceptional, maintaining their unbeaten streak for the last 11 games. They're the side who scored more goals and indeed conceded the least. So how important this match will turn out the hopes of Chennaiyin, and how are you preparing for the game without your key players?
This how I told also before. Yes, we know that we don't lost 11 games in a row, and we want to finish this, because we need the 3 points. We need also a victory, and it will be also a very important, let's say, moment in our game, that we have to think also offensive, because we had all the time with Shante, Ali, Isma, Jakub, also in the left side, sorry, in the right side wing, or even with Fatkulo, even with Toy in the last game, players who are definitely thinking offensive, but we have more. We need more, and we need score goals. If you don't score goals, you can't win never a football game. And I know also that we in this season we are not so lucky with the goal scoring, and I hope in the last games it will change, and also the luck come back. I think also that, especially if I take out the Hyderabad and no ATK game, we don't create so many chances, but generally we was the team who created one from the most clear chances from the open game, but we didn't score. No, also our strikers, he have to show that he have the right boot on in the pitch, the goal scoring boot, and he use his opportunities.
Thank you, coach. Neha, I'll come to you next if you have a question.
Hi, coach. What's the update on Tapas' injury? Will he be playing tomorrow?
Yeah, this is the Tapas. He trained, with us actually, and it's a good chance there to play. But we have today again a training, and we will see how is his injury, but so far, even yesterday, he was in the pitch. So we look if it's so far that he can play against Mumbai City.
Thank you, Coach. Srivatsan, I'll come to you next.
Good afternoon, Coach. Best wishes for tomorrow's game.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Coach, even though you lost your previous game against Mumbai City, you prevented the opponent from playing their natural passing game. So some of the experts even said that you've given a blueprint to the other teams on how to beat Mumbai City. So do you think you can replicate that performance tomorrow?
I hope so, because against Mumbai City, I think in the first game we played very well. This was also two, let's say, individually mistakes that from two set pieces we considered 2 goals, but we had also the possibility from open game to score. I don't think that we changed too much all the time. We played against everybody, let's say, open game. I told before that for me, personally, the most baddest game was against Hyderabad, in which one we made a lot of mistakes. The team was not in the pitch, but in every other game we tried to dominate or create chances. It's not easy to go in every game, let's say, with the same energy, just because the games come up very quick and you have to adapt also a lot of time to the opponent. If you saw also yesterday the game, it was a game in which one team he had to play with 10 men. And the game was very open from both sides. That I mean that now everybody he give this extra energy, and this is what I am asking also my team for tomorrow game, that we have to give the extra energy, especially that again a team who actually dominating also the league, but it gives me hope that we played really a good game against Mumbai City, the first game, and now we have the possibility again to show that this was not an accident.
Thank you,
Coach, I've got one more question.
Yeah, go ahead, Shiva.
Shall I ask one more? Oh.
Yeah.
Coach, this is about Lazza. He's currently in quarantine. So are you having any Zoom calls with him and explaining your tactics or something? Because we expect him to see in action soon. So any update on when he will come out of quarantine and start training?
Yeah, that's it's very easy to account the 14 days. We are waiting really that he is out, and he knows that if he come out, it will be for him also a possibility. Because he come back to India and he knows India, he knows the ISL, and for us it's also important. We need somebody who have the creativity. I don't want to push and hide many things and then cover, but definitely after Rafa is out, our creative midfield, you know, it's gone a little bit, and then after. Even before Tapas was injured, and we pushed also Tapas in this position, but somehow it is not a big. You don't want. You must be a big football expert to see that how important Bosen is Rafa for us. But on the other side, we grow also a little bit more together, especially that. The foreigners, which one we have, he make a good unit with the Indian player. This is not the problem. The problem is that you have to win maybe 2 games in a row, that the players feel that he can do also without Rafa. And this is it's not easy to go over this. You know, I encourage him every single player every day. To not to give his best, because he tried to give his best just to be more creative. He take more responsibility and don't fear. But I think also, and we hope with Lazza, if he's in the pitch, we have again somebody who talk, who is in the offense really real leader, and also somebody with big experience in ISL, also for set pieces. Until now, our mostly all set pieces it was shooted from Rafa. And actually we have to also think that Lazza is a player who can take over this role, but I don't put too heavy and much ballast over his shoulder. The first is that he is in the training. The first is that he is in the game, and we are 100% sure that he will give a plus definitely.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll come to you, Nikolai. I think you have a question.
Hello, coach. Good afternoon. This is Nikolai from ISL Media. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coach, as we have seen, you are facing Mumbai, and the last time they lost the game, it was against Northeast United. That's just one game they've lost all season. How difficult is it to beat a side that has been on such an amazing unbeaten run?
Actually, I tried to give also the, or I tried to give the same. Actually, he have a very good running, and he are really showing not just a good football. He are very successful, and actually we have to go and try to break down. We have also our let's say tactical movements, which one we had also in the first game, and this was nearly successful. We lost the first game, yeah, unlucky, but in the football you don't have let's say we cannot talk about unlucky moments. You are concentrated or you are not concentrated, and the opponent use your mistake, or you use the opponent's mistake. But to make mistake, you know, you have to press them. I mean, press them in a good way to make a mistake, and I think this is also this is the key from the tomorrow game for us. How we press, how we working against the ball, how we working against the opponent, and how far we are willing to run in the free area without ball. So here are 2-3 key elements, and I hope definitely that we can again do like how we done in the first game.
Thank you, coach.
You're welcome.
Last question from Keshav. I think you can unmute and ask.
Hello, coach.
Hello.
So my question to you is that in the last game that was against ATK Mohun Bagan, Chennaiyin FC failed to register even a single shot on target. So what do you think about that? Do you accept that the attack was not good, or do you give the credit to the defense of ATK Mohun Bagan?
Yeah, okay. It's so that against ATK, I am really honest. We had a complete different tactic what we made before. We was more or less prepared that we let them come and we go in the counter-attack, how he done before. And you saw the ATK is a team which one is definitely not just a clever and a good team with good experience, but we want to go, and we went to try to win the game with his own style, which one they are playing, and this worked very good until the last moment. I don't tell that we want to take the 0-0, but in the other side also ATK is not a team who are just let's say he didn't know what the opponent playing. You know, he are the champion. He have experience. He are a lot of Indian full meet, a lot of Indian national players. But in the other side, our game tactic in this game he worked that we don't shoot so on the target. Maybe just one time, which one after nearly he went to be a goal. This is the this is the critique which one we have to also take. But but he don't give it also us too many plays for the counter-attack. We don't give it them many plays for the counter-attack, which one is also his naturally a weapon. But in this game against Mumbai City, it will be completely different, and we have to open the game. We have to go more in direction opponent's goal. We want definitely that we score goals, and even if it's this Mumbai City, which one actually is one from the most dangerous team in the ISL, we have to try to win the game and to give our best.
So, coach, are there any special plans for the like Mumbai City has the best defense in the league as per statistics? They have the best defense. So, do you have any special plans to approach?
Yeah, definitely we have, and definitely we will use it. But this is so that we have also the strikers who don't score so many goals. No, the strikers here are also asked to score goals if we have the possibility, and this is also one from the main point. I think also that we are not so lucky in many cases in which one we created the shots and just we missed. So I just can't teach them how you create the chance, but in the last moment you must be there to put the ball in the net. And this tomorrow game is the same. I am sure we will get chances, and I am sure also that the will and the possibility and to use the possibility will be there, but more attention, more instinct, and to be, let's say, hungry for the goal. That will be the key tomorrow.
Thank you, coach.
Okay, thank you very much, coach.
Yeah, I think we're done here. I don't think anyone else has a question. Nikolai, I see your hand raised, but I think we're done with the questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a question, Nikolai, or can we wrap up? Okay, I think we're done. So, coach, thank you so much, coach, for your time.